Buenas noches a todos. I am so thrilled to be here for our second annual Hispanic Heritage Celebration at the County of San Diego Administration Building. This evening, I am very proud to be joined by some of our members of our county staff who day in and day out come to work and make this place the best place to work in San Diego. First, before my comments, I really want to acknowledge my colleague, Supervisor Lawson Reamer, who I just saw here with her baby. I know she's here somewhere. I think she's getting churros. If you see her, say hi to her. I love having her as my partner here in the county. And then I also saw our council member, Paloma Aguirre, who's over here. Council member from Imperial Beach. And then council member Matthew Leva from Imperial Beach as well, over here. Everybody say hi to them. School board member Kate Bishop, trustee with the Chula Vista Elementary School District. Say hi to everybody, Kate. And then our mayor of Hillcrest. I know Nicole was here, Nicole Murray Ramirez. I don't know if he left already. He brought me a really cool gift. But anyway, I'm just really happy to see all of you here. I also want to acknowledge organizations that are here this evening that every day are advocating on behalf of our communities and every day do great work on behalf of the Latino community. We have Casa Familiar. We have A Reason to Survive. We have the Chicano Federation, we have the Logan Heights CDC, we have BayPAC San Diego, we have UDW, SCIU, eso. And it wouldn't be a celebration without our vendors tonight. We have Mariachi del Mar, un aplauso para el mariachi. Nostalgia Coffee Roasters, which it's really good coffee, or the hibiscus tea is really good too. Y Churros El Tigre, give them a big round of applause. So this day is really, this opportunity to come here together is not so much, for you to hear me speak, but it really is for us to be able to come together as community. It's been nearly 2 years since I had the honor of becoming your vice chair of the Board of Supervisors and your supervisor, your first Latina supervisor for the County of San Diego. In 173 years, I might add. Entonces, para mí es muy importante darle la bienvenida a todos a esta segunda celebración anual del mes de la herencia hispana aquí en el condado de San Diego, porque creo yo que es muy importante que nos unamos, que estemos juntos, que más que nada estemos orgullosos de nuestra herencia y la contribución que hacemos nosotros para el condado de San Diego, para el estado de California y para el país. Así que dense un super aplauso a todos ustedes porque este es un evento para ustedes. I often say that I stand on the shoulders of so many that paved the way for me and for so many others. And like I said, tonight it's not about me, it's about celebrating our communities, our Chicano, Hispanic, Latino, Latinx community, and the great work that we do every day for our communities to make sure that they're uplifted. Para mí es muy importante enfatizar que unidos permaneceremos de pie y dividiremos caeremos, ¿verdad? Así decía un gran filósofo griego, un escritor griego. United we stand and divided we fall. That's important to do that, to really emphasize that, because I think today as we're celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month, and even though we've celebrated here and we've come here together before, I think it's important to mention that everyone in the region has made such a valuable contributions to the Latinx community here in the County of San Diego. One of the things that's going to happen today, and the good news, I guess it's not daylight savings time. ¿Es sí es o no? No, ¿verdad? Ya no. Yes. So we are going to have to wait a little bit before the light comes out, and so it'll look really pretty, but it's going to be the colors of the red, white, and green. It's going to look really beautiful later on so that you can all see it. But it's important, I think, because it just kind of makes sure that everybody understands that this week we kick off Hispanic Heritage Month. Esta noche vamos a iluminar el edificio con los colores de la Mes de la Herencia Hispana. Orgullosamente encabezo este esfuerzo porque quiero que todos en esta región sepan lo importante que son las contribuciones de la comunidad latina aquí en esta región. Our contributions move our communities forward and promote prosperity in our economy. I want to make sure that I mention and not forget that Hispanic Heritage Month started back in 1968 with Hispanic Heritage Week, and then it was a month. I think we should celebrate all year, but that's just me. And it started under President Lyndon Johnson, and then it was expanded later on. As many of you know, I've had the honor of working with the president many years ago, and during that time, I was able to work with Gil Coronado, who was the actual founder of Hispanic Heritage Month. And I asked him, I said, why did you think it was important to do this? And he said to me, it's really important that we emphasize who we are as a community and how important we are to the fabric of the United States. And so, you know, it's been a little bit hard for our community the last couple of years, particularly in the pandemic. And so in order for us to be here today and to be able to celebrate and hi all of you, I think it's really an honor. I think many of you know that September 15th holds a special significance in the Latinx community because it commemorates the anniversary of the independence of Costa Rica, El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, and Nicaragua. Pura vida. In addition, lo voy a hacer al embajador, in addition, Mexico and Chile celebrate their Independence Day on September 16th and September 18th, accordingly. Así es, que viva. Estas contribuciones de las comunidades y cada una de las independencias que cada quien celebra son muy importantes porque para nosotros es importante enfatizar los trabajadores esenciales, los trabajadores del sistema de salud, los proveedores de cuidado infantil, empresarios, maestros y líderes. It's important to highlight not only our heritage, but also our contributions to the social, economic, and cultural construct of this region and this nation. I want to emphasize something that's really important because we talk about what a great community we are, but I also want to make sure that we emphasize that according to the 2020 census data, there are 62.1 million Hispanics living in the United States of America. We are the second largest racial or ethnic group in this country. So just take that in. 62.1 million of us. I think that's pretty amazing, right? Spanish is spoken in 41 million homes across the United States, and it's the second most studied language in educational institutions. I want to say that I'm really proud that I was the first elected official to ever speak in Spanish on the dais at the County Board of Supervisors. And I also was the first one to ever do a press conference in Spanish. I am absolutely the first, but I will absolutely not be the last because I'm seeing all of my colleagues now do the same, and I think it's really important because we need to make sure that our communities are getting the information in their language. The U.S. is considered one of the countries with the most Spanish speakers, and within 40 years, 1 in every 3 inhabitants will be Hispanic. So I recommend that everybody takes a Spanish class if you don't speak Spanish. Anyway, that's just me. We are 57% of the purchasing power in this country, and Latin American entrepreneurs and startups have been in constant growth, and Hispanic households earn $1.2 trillion. I think all this statistic and this data is important to emphasize because when you hear the negativity, right? When you hear all those people say about who we are and try to define us, I want to make sure that you are armed to go out there and say, excuse me, we are one of the most powerful, most important communities in this country. And we are the fabric of this country, or as I like to tell my team, we are the corazón of this country, right? Our contributions are crucial to the fabric of our community, and I want to just say that you are the heroes that continue to help move our communities forward. I'm so happy that all of you are here. One of the things that we're going to do today, we didn't do this last year, but I thought it would be really important to really have an opportunity to highlight some of the folks that do so much for us every day. Today is the first time we're going to be able to recognize employees from our county, and I'm going to recognize them because during the pandemic, this county building, there was only a few of us who were here, right? Like my team and sort of like the people who were like the essential, we had to be here, right? We're trying to get vaccines and we were trying to do all this stuff. There was a group of people that never left. They were here working hard every day. Y estas personas, yo las quiero mucho porque cuando yo empecé a trabajar, creo que yo era la primera latina que ellos conocieron, ¿verdad? De que era representante. Y las conocí, me enamoré de ellos porque todos trabajan tanto todos los días, día y noche. Y no solamente hacen eso, pero hacían el trabajo con tanta dignidad y con tanto respeto porque nosotros nos íbamos a las 11 de la noche, 12 de la noche durante la pandemia, y ellas seguían aquí y limpiaban y se aseguraban que el condado estuviera lo más bonito posible para la gente. So what I wanted to share is that during the pandemic, when so many of us in my team were here, we were here until sometimes 11 o'clock or midnight the first year of our service last year. And there was a group of people who were here with us all the time, and that is our county, our janitors. They were here really late after we left. We would leave and they would still be here. And they never said anything bad. They were always just making sure that everything was clean, that everything was great, because we were in the middle of the pandemic, and so we had to make sure we didn't have germs and all that stuff. They made sure that we were safe and healthy. And so I want to recognize them because they are some of the most amazing employees that we've ever had. And so I have special certificates for them. I just want to say that, you know, they are the people behind the scenes that are making sure that this county is safe and healthy for everyone. And they do it with a smile on their face and with so much gratitude. And more importantly, I just love seeing them every day because they make me happy, because they remind me why I'm here every day, to make sure that our communities are better. Así que con eso, we had a really short program, really, because I just want to make sure that all of you spend time together, enjoying each other, celebrating each other. And then as soon as it gets dark, the lights are going to go up. And then please have some churros and coffee and some tea. And again, thank you for everything that you do in the community. I appreciate you. And thank you from the bottom of my heart. Gracias.